Hi everyone, today we're going to cover how you can design your long vertical image for Pinterest using something like Canva. So I've heard that a couple of you have struggled to create long vertical images and you don't know how to do it. So I'm going to show you quickly how you can use the free version of Canva, even if you don't really have any design skills, so that you can create nice long vertical images that are on brand for your business. Okay, so why would you want a long vertical image? Because it stands out on Pinterest. Pinterest is optimized for long vertical images and it gets seen more often than square images. So square images can sort of hide away in the feed, whereas the long vertical images take up more space, which means they have more space on that feed for your ideal client to see, and it's most likely going to grab their attention and pull them towards your pin instead of seeing other people's pins over there. So we are going to go over to our Canva account, and it's a free Canva account. Okay, so we are currently on the free Canva account over here. As you can see, you can take a look at all of your designs, and there's a couple of other features available. If you have the paid version, it may look slightly different. You're going to have extra features available. This is the free version and you can do what you need to do on the free version. Now, what Canva does is it already gives you a couple of templates to work with to make designing easier for you. It makes it easier for you to create images that are going to be used on Pinterest, Facebook, and all of those places. So our first step is to come over here to where it says Create Design. You can see it has Pinterest graphic available. Yours might be in a slightly different order. If you can't see the Pinterest graphic, click on More. And now you're going to see all the options available. Okay, these are not the actual template options. This is just what kind of design sizing it's going to show up. So it's not actually going to be this template. This is just showing you the sizing. So as you can see, you can have a size for the Facebook app, for Facebook posts, Pinterest graphic. We're going to choose Pinterest graphic. Okay, so now we can see that this white section over here is the actual image that we've just selected. It's the Pinterest size image. Okay, over here on the left hand side, we have possible templates that we could use. If you hover over the template, you can see there's a $sign there, and that means that this is a paid template. If you hover over the free section, you can choose the free option. So let's take this one for example. What this does is you click on the template and it places it nicely in the center for you. As you can see, we now can edit the text, we can edit the background images, we can edit all of these different sections. And as you go, you will figure out how to use this, all these different templates. But what we want to do is if you have a square image as your product image and you have used that for Facebook or your blog post, but now you don't know how am I going to create a vertical image because this image is rectangular or it's square. This is the best way to do it, where you have the rectangular or square image over here and you have a background color up here with your text. Now all of a sudden we have a long vertical image that draws attention. Okay, so this is obviously not your colors, your brand colors or anything like that. So we want to edit these. I'm going to show you how to do that now. First, let's edit the image. You're going to click on the image and you're going to click to see if that's the image. Yes, so we can see we can move it. And you're just going to throw it off to the side over there. Now you're going to click on Elements. And at the top over here, you're going to see Free Photos. Free Photos are from Unsplash, okay? And these are photos that you can use for free. And you can just click and drag it over there and resize it to fit accordingly. And there you've got a new image in there. But if you have a product image or a brand image that you want to use, you're going to head to Uploads, upload your own photos. So I uploaded 2 photos that are actually from Unsplash, but let's pretend they are your images. You can click on it and it's going to pop up here. So let's say you are selling this laptop, or you have a blog post that is all about timing and productivity. So we're going to place it here. And if we want to make sure that this banner is in front of the image, we're just going to arrange this image and say, go back one. And now you can see it's popped down a little. Now what we're going to do is we're going to change the colors of this background. So this here is the wrong color. And we are going to click add. And we can add our own color over here. So that is one of my branding colors. So I've chosen that color. Next, what we want to do is we want to change this background image over here. Okay, so this is the image we want to change. Sorry, that was just an extra overlay. So now we want to make sure we change the color of this because this is not on brand. So I'm going to click on the color option. I'm going to click on navy again, and it will bring up my navy. So there I can see I've got an extra image there in the way. Bring my text back. So these lines help you see if it's centered. Okay, so now already we can see that we've changed up this image quite a bit. Now we're going to say whatever our heading is. And maybe we can change our font. You can upload your own font if you've got the paid version, or you can choose a font in here. And let's go with railway since that's generally what's on a lot of websites. And we're going to choose the thick railway. Let's go heavy. There you go. But we don't want this color. Again, this color is not our brand color. So we're going to click on the color option, click on white, and it already changes the whole look of this. So this is what you can do with the text. You can change the font, the sizing, the color. You can make it bold depending on the font, italics. You can center it, or you can align it in a different way. You can either make it uppercase or lowercase. You can create bullet points, or you can adjust the spacing. Letter spacing is going to adjust the spacing between each single letter. So take a look at the letters and look, oh, they're going really far apart, and then I'm bringing them back together. Line height is the height between these two sections. So as you can see, increase or decrease. But you can see how easy that is. Now we're going to say, let's go ahead and change this and pretend that our blog post is top 10 productivity tips. Okay, and we're going to edit this section and say I like top 10. Okay, now this is too small, so I'm going to increase the size, and then I'm going to move this all slightly further up. Bring this down, center it. There. Do we like this? No, let's throw that away. And then we want to make this white as well and change the font to our railway heavy, and then add in your other text, which could be productivity tips for entrepreneurs. And what we want to do is we want to increase that sizing to less and something like that. There you go. So now what we've done is we have created a long vertical image for a square or rectangular graphic that we have. Now we also want to edit our website there. So let's go catherinemorehouse.com. I think I put a spacing in there. There you go. Done. Okay. So now that our image is finished and we've now created the long vertical image, we are going to click download. Okay, so you hover over download over here and you're going to choose PNG, you can choose JPEG. So let's go with JPEG or PNG recommended, and then click download, and it's going to save your design. Now what's going to happen is it's going to save in your downloads, and you can go and get that on your computer and directly upload it to Pinterest or add it to your blog post. And that is how you're going to create an image in Canva that is going to be a long vertical image. It doesn't have to be a complicated image or anything crazy if you aren't skilled at design. But as you can see, using a template that Canva already gives you, you can actually do quite a lot of designing for your own business if you keep it simple and you create those long vertical images on the free version of Canva. Now, as your business grows, you can invest in a designer who's going to come up with your own brand templates and images that will stand out even more. But at the moment, you want to make sure that you are getting long vertical images and something branded up on Pinterest. And that is a great way to do it. So if you have any more questions about that, please feel free to ask in the comments below. If you want me to cover any other areas, please also let me know in the comments below.